Receiving data. Hello YouTube, it's your boy Singed. Welcome to my corner of the internet. First and foremost, happy wipe day. It's been a pretty good day, I'm not gonna lie. Killed a bunch of people, farmed a bunch, established, didn't get raided to my knowledge. Everything that you see in here is pretty much like half hour after wipe, so like there is nothing on the map at the moment. I find a random little base, rummage around, find what I can find, take what I can take, which is pretty much anything useful. Speaking of useful, actually, I don't know if you know this, but bone clubs greater than rock IMO. So if you happen to have some, so pretty much like I can put down bags for them, they can put bags down for me if need be. You know, we can help each other. That's cool. Yeah, so that, you know, takes out the next one, can help others and can receive minimal help. So we're gonna see how this goes overall. I'm hoping it goes well. I mean, like, for one thing, I just found an open cave, and caves are pretty good for the inherent defense that they bring. And what I mean by that is that if you have a base out in like plains, you can get attacked on four sides and your roof. Like, roof kind of sucks, but like pretty much five ways, alright? Whereas a cave, there is your front door and your quote-unquote back door. So there's only two ways to really get in there. And I'm hoping as a solo player I can just kind of plug out the front, plug up the back, and just kind of let that be that and just bask in the glory that is a cave. So that's that, I guess. Right now, like I said, just kind of getting established, putting down my tool cupboards. Yet again, nice little pro tip. Put your tool cupboard up top first, so you can cover all that nonsense. Then put your other tool cupboard down bottom, so you can have two tool cupboards and cover more. And they kind of layer on top of each other. Good stuff. So, get my furnace going. Very immediate thing that needs to get done is sheet metal door and code lock. So, we started work on that. Also, with the second furnace. Two furnaces are better than one furnace. Right? Right. Alright, moving on. And in this next clip, I don't know if it's just because, like, I'm dumb or if something is bugged, but like I'm kind of leaning towards me being dumb because I feel that that's like a very real possibility. But like regardless, like when I go up to the doors, I use E like I usually do on typical doors, and they don't open. So I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but I have that issue. And like I said, maybe I'm just dumb, maybe I got like whacked down or something, but I don't really know. But after I wander off from the lighthouse because I can't get in, I see in the distance a little bit of movement. And I use this high grass to my advantage. By the way, this patch looks amazing. And the high grass is really cool if you're wearing like burlap and leather and shit. But like the shadows, the what else did I want to say? The lighting, oh my god, they look so good. So good. But anyways, I was hoping the dude didn't see me. I'm hoping to kind of like flank on him, and I did get the surprise attack, so I'm hoping that I can kill this guy and take his shit, because typically someone building the base has a bunch of stuff on them because you need materials to build a base. What do you know? That makes sense. And I just want to take this random opportunity to more or less say, like, I know that there's no sound in the background. I've been using Shadowplay off of my GTX card, and it's weird. Like, the audio sometimes decides to record, sometimes it decides not to record. I don't understand. And yes, that the window mixer is all the way up, and yes, the other thing, like, it's all set up correctly, but I just downloaded OBS and I did some demos and they seem to look and sound fine to me. So I'm thinking that OBS is going to be the next step. So that's going to be that, hopefully. We'll see in the next one. But regardless, this guy had a lot of shit to say in all chat. And I just pretty much told him that you need to put in your hours, you know? Like, 70 hours isn't really enough to learn Rust. Like, you can understand the concept of Rust in 70 hours, but to actually learn the game, like, really, it's a very deep game. So, like, you need to put in your hours, and you need to put in a lot of hours. And this guy was starting to piss me off, so now he doesn't have a base. Go somewhere else. And that's kind of that. And actually, while I'm telling this guy that, like, you know, I took your base and blah, 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 there was this other guy here, and I'm assuming he probably has the same idea that I have about people in general in Rust, and that is kill them because they probably have stuff that I can use and I didn't work for it. Like, look at that inventory. I don't want to lose that. I've been out farming for, I don't even know, I didn't even decide to make a montage on it. Like, I've been farming for a while, man, and I got a lot of shit, and I would like to go home with said shit. So, I don't know, this dude's standing in the way. I'm munching on a bunch of pork, couple bandages, gonna do some wobbing, and that's that. Right here, I just kind of tell him, hey, it's Russ, you understand. And that's that. Let me know how your own wipe day ended up going, by the way. Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to see how other people's went, whether they were successful or not successful, or I don't know. I like stories. I like reading stuff about it. Pretty much if it's like Rust related, man, I'm down. Rust is a great game. I'm such a stupid fanboy for it. And I've only been playing it since like January, I think. I don't know, man. This game's fantastic. But also in the comments, if you want to put any criticisms or opinions or any thoughts about anything, feel free. I'm usually pretty good about answering stuff. Yet again, as far as life will allow, that is how often I will be able to respond. I don't really know any other way to put it, but it's pretty much the best way I can. And for any experienced Rust player out there, you know that majority of Rust is doing this, running around, hitting trees, running around, picking rocks, running around, hunting animals, or players, you know, whichever really is for you. So I end up coming home with a pretty decent haul. Not gonna complain with coming home alive, especially with, you know, that. Not gonna complain with that by any means. And you know, yet again, Rust is nothing but baby steps towards progression. A few more doors here, a few more walls there, you know, extra layer honeycomb or honeycomb, whichever. I ended up building this off camera, and now I'm just kind of putting some walls up to discourage people from coming in and taking my stuff. Doors, walls, I end up putting up another wall on top, another tool cupboard, so people can't like come around and decide to grief that if they wanted to, because I know that I would. So I'd rather be safe than not have a furnace house anymore. I'm that guy, man. I'll take any advantage I can. If that means quote unquote griefing, I will take that griefing advantage to my side. I don't really care how you feel about it. In my many hours as a solo player, I have learned to take advantage of any situation that, you know, kind of shows itself. So if I happen to see a little bit of a break in your building coverage, I'm gonna exploit that. If I see a little whatever, I'm gonna take it, or I'm gonna exploit it. Solo's hard, so I need all the help I can get, and the best help that I can get is bad Rust players, because that means the good Rust players can exploit the bad ones, and I'm all about that. I'm like, if you're not taking advantage of them, other people are taking advantage of them. So why not you? You know, like, that's how I feel about it. Like, if they're dumb and dumb enough to just, like, I don't know, backwards wall, or, you know, all wood foundations or something stupid, burn them down to the ground, man. Raid them immediately. Like, just make their life a living hell. Take all their stuff. They shouldn't be having it. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's, yet again, that's just me. Like, I know it sounds crazy, or Like, I'm a bastard, and that's probably actually not far off. But I like to be good at stuff. And in order in this game to be good at solo, you need to take advantage of every opportunity, man. And I mean every single opportunity. So just kind of is what it is. And yet again, just another farming montage, because again, we all know that that's pretty much what Rust is. Farming, smelting, building, killing, raiding. And as long as you have those 5 activities pretty down packed, as far as I'm concerned, you're pretty good to go, man. Like, I feel like the one that people mess up on the most is probably smelting. A lot of people could smelt their ores a lot more efficiently than what they actually do. I don't want to bring up any specific examples because I don't have any, but like, there are guides on Steam and on the internet as far as how to use your furnaces efficiently. And if there isn't, actually, maybe I should make a video about that. Yeah, actually, no, maybe I'll end up doing that. Doing a furnace efficiency guide. I don't know if there's one out there, but regardless, maybe I'll put one out there. And this is the other part of the graphic overhaul. Oh man, look at it. Oh, it looks so good. The lighting, the shadows, everything looks good. It's phenomenal. But while I was out in a boot, I was scouting around my area, because that is a good thing to do. You want to know who your neighbors are, and you want to know how much quote-unquote power or influence your neighbors may have on your said area. Now, these neighbors, kind of small, so I'd like to see them develop into a little bit more so I can raid them at a later time. And for the last clip of this video, I see this guy coming on my right peripheral. Watch him go in the bush, get a headshot, jack his stuff. Well, that's the end of that. I hope everybody had a fantastic wipe day, and I don't know, catch you guys on the next episode in a day or two. I'm kind of sorry that this didn't come out exactly on wipe day, but life is what it is. You guys stay classy. Have a good one.